Hi everyone and welcome back to some Satisfactory. So, it's very early in the morning right now, which is good. That's where my creative stuff, my creative fluids are flowing, I guess. So yeah, I have been working over here at the power plant. Well, these two are still looking the same, right? But this guy got a little bit of a facelift. Now, it's not much, but I think it does add. Now it is it is very symmetrical. I know that, I realize that. Which might not be the way to go. But I think just the metal beams and the vents here, they just help to break up the texture a little bit. And it gives it this nice border. Now the metal beam might not be the play. This might need a swap towards the painted beams. And also, I'm not quite sure if I like these stoppers, like they are not all aligned the same way, I think, which is bugging me a little bit. But yeah, up on top, we also added in power storage. Now this is a simple blueprint that I made, right? And we just placed two of those down. Now, did I do the lineup correctly? I think no. I didn't. I need to move the right one here a bit closer. Okay. That is something that I could do though. That is okay. But yeah. So, these guys are currently loading, obviously. That will take its time, right? So yeah, what do you think about this first, step into decorating this power plant? Now, obviously, once I'm happy with this one, we can go over to the other ones, especially that one is... Ugh. That is ugly as hell. Now, can you paint the metal beams? Not really, right? It doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, so... yeah. I don't know, yeah, let me know what you think. I think it looks pretty cool, so... that is one thing that we can cross off the list today. Right, so I want to take you over to the heavy modular frame factory. I finally figured out what happened there. And then I need to think about the radio control units. Now, granted, I do have a lot of them in storage. I do have a couple in my cloud. And I'm not sure if we will need them anymore. Like, we do produce them where we need them in the production chain, right? But we don't have a separate factory for it where we just throw them into storage. So I need to think about if I want to do that or not. This is why there is this point on the to-do list as well, right? And then we have three big things today. We still have that impure SAM node over at the craters, right? Up top, where we, last episode, where we built the whole dark matter crystal setup, the train station for the Trigons, all those things. Then we definitely want to make another progress towards completing phase 5, so the AI expansion servers, we will sloopcraft those today in the background. And then I want to unlock a Mk3 blueprints, which that shouldn't be too much of a problem. If you take a look at the neural quantum processors, yeah, 300 in, wow, cool. What about the oscillators? 154. Okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. So yeah, I will meet you over at the heavy modular frames factory and talk about what happened there. Alrighty, here we are, and yeah, I did install a lot of these throughput monitors throughout this factory. I didn't narrow it down correctly last time that I was thinking about it, and yeah, I think I even talked about it, that the steel pipes here were not produced in enough quantity. Now it says 100, which is what we need, right? So what happened? Well, that is the good and the bad of blueprints, right? So it was very nice to just plop down the smelters here, but these guys needed Mark II inputs, and they didn't. They all had Mark I belts. That was the only thing that slowed this factory down, and yes, I did get around it by slooping the end manufacturer, and that did function, but it's not needed. You can absolutely take those 4 sloops back, go back to 2 frames per minute, which is exactly what we need, right? We need 1 over for the fused frames, and we want one of them to go to storage, so this should be slowing down soon. Yeah, that's it. Now what I should have done is, or what I should do, honestly. Yeah, this says 40, which is the correct number, I think. Yep. I should empty out all the buffers. Oh, I actually should do that, shouldn't I? Just to make sure that everything resets here. Right? Yeah, you can see here now there are 100 pipes arriving, which then fills up these 3 guys for the manifold and still lets 40 up. So yeah, that is the fix for this factory. Awesome. Okay, and before we do anything else, I want to update you on what's happened here. So this is back to Mark 5 belts, the whole system here. I just figured, hey, you know what? If this overflow goes with a Mark 6 belt, yeah, we will have blockage going on this belt up here. So once all 3 of these containers are overfilling, it might still be a problem and we might still have to intervene, but that means that also my cool little system down here is with Mark 5 belts now. There we go. Just wanted to show you quickly that that has been done. Actually, let's jump down here for a second and take a look at the oscillators. Yep, that looks good. That still looks absolutely perfect. Alright. And yeah, I'm glad I did do this, or I had this overflow splitter like up here, right? So yeah, I like this more. And oh hey, there's the alu sheets coming across, and yeah, this is still Mark 5. That can stay actually. We should make this Mark 5 just so it is the same, and then this one can be Mark 1. There we go. Good. Actually, makes more sense to do this, right? Let's leave these on Mark 1, there we go. The last thing I want to talk about while we are down here, and yeah, you can see here the backlog is starting. That's good, that's very good. But today it's all about, or today? No, it's all about this system here. It is absolutely working, right? We produce 5 of them up top, all the way over at the Trigon stop, right? And I did summer sloop this to start the project, but then I took the sloops out again. And now you can see this is just starting to back up, and everything that is backed up then gets sent through towards this overflow line that goes by a dimensional depot and then into storage. And it works, it absolutely works, right? We need 6 per minute. We are delivering 10 if we combine these 2 lines, so we will get our overflow, which I'm so happy that it worked out how I envisioned it, and yeah, that is so cool to see. And if we take a quick glance at our storage here, wow, almost 1500 of the dark matter crystals already. Non-oscillate of the oscillators, but that's okay. First they fill up the dimensional depot, right? Same goes for these guys. So that will just take time. We are still full on oscillators, so that's good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so why did I write down SAM, right? Now, it's all about these SAM fluctuators here. Like, I need to always return these into here, and I want to automate that. Okay, and with this, everything should spring into action. So, what are we doing? We are overclocking this to the max. 300 SAM per minute. That should be all we need. I hope I did my maths right. I should. But yeah, so Mark 4. Bring it over, bring it down. That is how I was explaining it, right? This is the line where it will come down. Now, this is where it gets a little bit off topic, I guess. So I decided, you know what? We do have this space, right? And I thought it would be cool to include everything here. So let's hook this up to power. Hook this one up to power somehow. Yeah, that should enable all of them. Good. Yeah, so there's nothing too complicated here, right? So this is where the SAM comes in. It gets split 3 ways into our constructors here, and they are all set to produce 25 reanimated SAM per minute. Pretty simple, right? Perfect. That gets sent over. Now, oh, this is already working. Awesome. We got wire and we got steel pipes. Cool. Now, this is a manifold setup, and I forgot that I needed to smelt the iron ingots. And I needed a solution for that. Now, could I've just placed them down here? Yes, but that defeated the purpose a little bit, I felt like. So, I've done something that I also didn't think I would do again, which is, just for now, here's the smelting setup. And yeah, all in all, we need very strange numbers for this. This is set to 120. Hang on. It needs to be a Mark II miner, and it needs to operate at 184.72. That is the iron ore we need per minute. Okay. Now we just have a simple manifold here. You merge it up and send it over. Nothing too special, right? Except for that this is down here now, so I'm not sure, right? We might need to extend our slab to right roughly here, which is only 2 or 3 more foundations. So that's fine. And then we need to close this off so you never see it, and it doesn't matter that it's down there. Yes, I could have fit it here on this floor, but like this is already complicated enough. So I thought, you know what, just let this be. It's okay. Cool. Okay, so as you can see, this gets transported up to here. This should all be Mark III. Yes, good. And then these are basically the manifolds for the smelters up top. You can see the wire is coming through with some gaps. That is okay, because we are only producing a little bit over 60, but we needed a Mark II belt for that. And the iron pipes, there we go. Let's talk about this. These produce together 37.5 steel pipes. Now, this guy isn't receiving any iron ingots. Aha. Let's troubleshoot that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Poor guy. Hang on. This is placed wrongly. So we might have to get rid of that. And yeah, this is why I find myself troubleshoot so often. There we go, now it's in line. All of them. Go, click in, Mark III. Ah, yeah, see, this is a problem now. There we go. Let's bring those guys in. Yeah. Even though I was so careful, I still messed it up, right? But that's okay. That happens. Now, as you can see, it got awfully close here. I was actually able to place this on the ceiling here, otherwise this wouldn't have worked. So yeah, it's quite scuffed, but now it seems like everything's working here. Good, 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 good. Did I forget to connect this back up? I did. There we go. So now we should see a constant flow. There we go. This is where it normalizes itself, right? You guys know the drill now, I think. I suppose, about manifolds, right? But yeah, here's our wire setup. 92.5% for all of those. And yeah, this comes out to 62.5 wire, which is basically all we need for this guy. There we go. And we are now producing some fluctuators, 12.5 per minute. Why did I choose this? Basically just to make full use of the impure SAM node up there. So that is that done. Now granted, since this is a manifold setup, right, you know the drill, this needs time to warm up, which is why we had flickering light here. But now that everything is connected, it should even itself out quite easily. Now then, we take the output here, throw it into this guy, and we need to make sure this is set to overflow and this is set to any. And now it goes into the depot. Well, let's check if it does. Oop. Yes, good. Having done that, we have to talk about radio control units. We will postpone this. Like, if I need more in the future, I might come back to it. For now, we don't. So that leaves us with crafting, oh boy, the AI expansion servers. Now, how is our power grid looking? We still have a good amount of leeway here, that's good. And oh, this is charged now. Yeah, 3000 megawatts of power is charged. Now we will add more of these power banks on top of the big shell, right? I think that is a good space for those. And I think that will be perfect. So, what do we need to craft these 256 expansion servers? Well, we need a couple of things. Oh man, we need 128 of those. Oh, okay, we can do this. Okay. We waited long enough on those. Perfect. So that's 128. We also need 128 of the superposition oscillators, which we also have. Cool. I didn't expect this, to be honest, but I'm glad that we have these as well. Now, I was expecting the 128 magnetic field generators that we need, right? So this should be in here, crafting prep, there we go. And now all we need is excited photonic matter. Okay, we can do this. And yeah, this system will be done in a quantum encoder. So we need one of those. Can we even sloop one of those without... I think we should be able to... I can no longer fly here. There we go. I think we will put it back here. Right, this is another thing that we will have to tear down at some point. Well, as soon as we are finished crafting, this will go, basically. But yeah, so let's grab ourselves our sloops. We only need 4 of those. And we need to set the recipe. For now, guess it's this one. Oh, this will create dark matter residue. That's not good. I do need to think about that. Let's talk milestones. Right, we do have 2 more to go. The Mk3 blueprints and the spatial energy regulation, which we will need for the last space elevator part. And we will unlock singularity cells and portals with this. But I think, honestly, getting the Mk3 Blueprint Designer is a good idea. And we should have all of the resources ready to unlock that, so let's do that now. Oh!
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Designer Mark III allows for 20% increased blueprint size in all dimensions, for an overall 71.2% increase in volume. Sadly, I doubt we will see equivalent increases in your efficiency.
Oh, okay, Ada. Thanks for throwing shade at me once again. Ooh, this thing is huge. Is this a 7x7? Oh, that's amazing. But also, I just got the achievement for unlocking all milestones without having this one. That is a little bit worrying. Just wanna throw that out there. But yeah, I don't think we will be able to... Oh, we would be. We would be able to place this, actually. We might need to find a spot for that. But yeah, cool. Awesome. That is this done. Alright, we are almost there. And yeah, I just added a pipe here. That I can flush. Oh, that makes it a lot easier, not gonna lie. But we should be... Yes, that was the last cycle. So... with these two, yes. We have done it! We have actually done it. Oh man. I'm so happy. Only one more. Only one more. But this was probably the easier task. I guess. Yeah, that will be the hardest one for the propulsion systems. Hey, but you know what? We did craft all the AI expansion servers that we need. So let's do that. Oh, that feels so good. Ballistic warp drives, 200 of those. That is going to be our next and last task for the progression itself, right? And yeah, I mean, holy smokes, like, I'm not sure if this episode, it's probably on the shorter side again, but like, there's so much work been done off camera again, which, that always feels like a little bit sour, but like, you know, just... I don't know how many times we have built like smaller productions like this, right? Where we only needed like a couple of buildings, and it's just much easier to build it and then show that this stuff is running, and this has been stable, by the way. I have been keeping an eye out on this, and yeah, 700 in storage. Plus everything we have in the dimensional depot, right? So yeah, it sometimes cuts very much into the time of that I will be able to convert footage into an episode, right? So I'm still trying to find a good balance. I still try to find a way to do it where it's fun for us all, right? So yeah, I mean, at this point, this would be a banger of an ending to today's episode, wouldn't it? Randomly get this as well, even though I didn't plan for it. I mean, we need 1,000 some fluctuators, but if we get everything out of the depot, that's fine. Right? Let's check this first. Oh yeah, by the way, I also added a depot for screws at some point, and yeah, this is 60. This should not be 60. I think somewhere along the line with screws, I always make mistakes with them. I did notice that at the heavy modular frame factory as well. I think we are also overproducing screws there, which is so weird, right? It's such a weird thing to overproduce, because it's one of the most annoying things to produce, even with cast screws. But I mean, this is getting perfectly filled up, and this isn't just a splitter, this is actually a smart splitter that only puts the overflow forward, right? So somehow we ended up with an overflow of 60, and I'm not sure if this is just belt speed related. It's fine, right? We have them here, so we can build our man everywhere. That doesn't need screws. What? The awesome shop needs screws to build. Yes. So that's why. But yeah, we have enough. Yeah, we have way more than enough of those on the side, which is good. What do we need? We need 500 of those. God. Okay, so easy. We still have 600 left. Okay. I think we will be able to get this milestone done, actually. Let's check oscillators. Yes. Close, but we do have them. Okay. Turbo motors. I know we have those. Cool. Also, do this. Right, all we need is the 7 fluctuators now. We need 900. So we need just 200 out of here. There we go. Okay, wow. Awesome. So next episode, we have a handful again. Like, it's going to be insane what we need to do. Let's get this on the way though.
Milestone reached. Instant travel between chosen locations will be possible as soon as the main and satellite portals are built and paired. Do not ask me how it works. Not because I don't understand dimensional dispersal theory and the cross-warp applications of liminal peer-regulated parallel fibrillator nanocells, for example. But because you do not need to know. You go in one end, you come out the other. It's a door.
It's a door. I agree.
The construction of project part number 12, the ballistic warp drive, can be automated and requires no manual input from you, so I'd say we're relatively safe. If you disagree about my assessment of your capabilities, you are free to attempt a study and replication of either portal or warp technology. After you're done with project assembly.
Okay. Sure. Right. Okay. Now we absolutely have every single milestone done. God, this feels good. This feels really, really good. Cool. So singularity cells are new. And I guess we will need them for the portals. And maybe as well for the ballistic warp drives. Okay, so I realized we should probably be able to just push through and finish it today. I did not expect this, but I welcome it. It's fine. So yeah, let's go through this. So singularity cells. I think I have everything prepared, so that's good. Alrighty, enough time has passed. Yes, cool. There are the 500 singularity cells. Oh wow. Let's get rid of these guys for now. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I guess these are done now. Cool. Let's throw them in here. And I guess these guys can go. Right. Awesome. So now we just need to gather all the resources for the ballistic warp drives. Alrighty, we are back, and yep, we are ready. This was way less painful than anticipated, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We will see the end of the story. Oh my goodness gracious. Phase 5 completed. Wow, let's sit back.
Unsurprisingly, here's another presentation, but don't worry, I have improved it. This last delivery will be the most important action you have ever taken. Perhaps you want to take a moment to contemplate the gravity of your achievements. Alright, that's enough. This is the end of the Save the Day program. All you need to do is wait for the automated Phase 5 construction to complete. Simply throw the lever and further instructions will be supplied when relevant.
Okay, let's do it. There's the achievement, save the day, probably. Let's do it. Boom. Ooh. Oh, we are constructing a ship. I see. Whoa.
Phase 5 completed. Return to the space elevator after the resources have been processed and added to project assembly.
Oh.
Launch can then be initiated from there.
Aha.
While waiting, please do not break anything.
I won't.
Solve any issues immediately and efficiently. Ensure your power network is stable. Perhaps it is best if you do not touch anything at all.
Okay.
And stay close to the space elevator. This will only take a moment.
This is stable. This is good. Okay. I guess more input is needed. Oh, hello. Check oil. Check oil. Uh-huh. Set fuel injection to level 5. Alright. Makes sense. Activate bus B1. B1. Left stabilizer to 9. 9. And right stabby to 4. Okay. Gyroscopic balancer X to on. Yes. Same for Y. And Z, I would assume. Yep. Okay. Ooh, finalizing. Oh. Wipe windows. Heat seats. It's going to happen. Preparations complete. Can we launch now? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, stuff's happening.
Initiating project assembly. Assembly. Attaching cargo to main body.
Uh-huh.
Leveling inner and outer rings. Attaching propulsion to main body.
Seems like an important part of it, yes.
Fuel lines connected.
Very good.
Attaching control center to main body. Running systems check. All systems online.
Perfect.
Releasing propulsion cage. Releasing clamps. Running pre-launch checks and calculating flight path. Locking in cargo. Launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Whoa! That's an ignition, alright. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, now my stuff's in the way. Just decouple the camera. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, what's that? Whoa! Whoa, what? Did that just blow open a wormhole or what is going on? Holy smokes! Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Nice. That's awesome. Wow. Goodbye. Okay. I guess we will be staying here then. Interesting. Right. So that's...
Connection with QAR-437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR-436 Akicha, B1. Hello, this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada.
Oh.
On behalf of Ada, myself, and all of Fixit, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could. You have proven yourself to be a worthwhile and productive member of the human race, and have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit, alongside me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately. Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to Fixit remain. With your help, Fixit continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with Fixit.
I see. Oh, do we get credits now? Cool. Yeah, that makes it absolutely official, right? We've done it. We've done it. I'm so happy. Wow, phase 5 was challenging. Definitely challenging. And yeah, I was surprised. The last 2 parts were not that bad, actually, but the first 2 were brutal grinds, right? And that's fair. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. That's endgame. That is to be expected, somewhat, right? And I have enjoyed my journey through this, very much so. Oh my god. It was sometimes very difficult to push through, right? And yeah, I mean, we have still a lot of stuff that we haven't done. There is open projects left, right, and center here. So this isn't the end of this playthrough, right? We started in 1.0, we managed to go over to 1.1, and really started going at it to reach this point, which is cool. So now we no longer have this drive to just finish the progression, right? This is now done. Now we can focus on making stuff finally look good, right? I mean, the power plant is a good example for that. I liked what I tried out. I really also want to see your feedback on that, right? And if it's not, well, if there's good suggestions, I'm absolutely open for it. But also, like, I'm not against to just try this pattern on the other two octagons that we have, right? So yeah, cool, awesome. Ah, man, I'm just happy right now. This was an insanely entertaining journey to get here, for me at least. I hope you guys had a good time as well. And yeah, I mean, as I said, there's still lots to do. There's still achievements to get as well. Like, yeah, haven't forgotten about that. So yeah, I still have plenty of reason to continue on this save file, and I will, right? But yeah, let's enjoy. I just saw Arnold Schwarzenegger in the credits. That was unexpected. Oh man. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And with the credits rolling, we will end today's episode. And all I have to say is thank you very much for watching, everyone. And as always, take care. Bye.